this on the internet. Can't believe I'm trying this on the internet. We'll see if this makes the cut here, because wow. Alright, hello my fellow readers. Today we're going to be reading Emily Henry for the first time in 4 years. The last book I read by her and the last release I read was Book Lovers. And I don't know, like, here's the thing. I don't hate Emily Henry, like, by any means. I mean, I don't read Ali Hazelwood at all anymore. I've just read too many books that I just have not liked. But with Emily Henry, I didn't dislike any of the 3 books I read. But I just never, like, anytime I saw the books, I was like, I wasn't that interested. I will say I am really into my literary fiction era of my life. So I'm assuming that this is going to go better than it did previously, because previously I again had zero care. I think too I just wasn't into fiction, like literary fiction at all. So, and her books not border on literary fiction from what I remember, instead of like romance. So yeah, I'm gonna try to read them in order from when they came out. So I'm gonna read Happy Place first. This is the library's copy, because if I don't like them, I don't want to have them. These books feel, I don't know if it's because, I don't know, maybe they're not. This is 385 pages. I don't know, maybe they're not, but I feel like these are like so much bigger than her other books, but maybe not. I don't know how this is gonna go. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, because I'm very much not an Emily Henry girly. Oh man, what did I sign up for? But I want to know if I actually like Emily Henry or not, and whether I should pick up more of her books as they come out. So that's what we're gonna test today. I don't know. That's what we're testing in this video. I guess we'll find out. We'll both find out, me and you, at the same time. Okay, so I just got back from the movies. It's currently, what time is it? 9:15. Have I started this book today? No. Am I going to? Maybe, guys. Maybe. I'm gonna, like, wash my face and everything. I'm, like, kind of not sure what's going on. I don't, like, feel the best, so I don't want to push it, and I do have to be to work tomorrow. Either way, I will get started tomorrow, but, that's my update on Happy Place. So not really much has happened, so I can't really give you anything other than that. I might try to read a couple pages, but yeah. Okay, hello. It is currently Saturday night at 7:38. I haven't read too much of this. I'm also like, I don't know if I'm getting sick or whatever is happening, but I don't feel the best right now. And I had work this morning, but I'm currently on page 39 or 38. I want to get a little bit more read, so I will do that, but I'm not going to film any of it because, like I said, do not feel very good. And I do want to sleep kind of early today. I have been working on a script, which is why I have not been reading, because my script was like rattling in my brain and I just wanted to get it done. But yeah, so I'm going to try to get at least to page 100, but we shall see. Like I said, just not feeling super hot right now, unfortunately, which rather sucks because I'm going on vacation in a few weeks and I cannot be sick for that. So yay me. Okay, I'm going to spend, it is currently 6:30 a.m. So I'm gonna read for like a half an hour ish. And what is happening right now? Sorry. But I'm gonna read for a half an hour ish and then get up and like actually get dressed. I am feeling a lot better. I have oil in my hair, so that's why it looks like this. My scalp has just like been really temperamental, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spend the morning reading. I'm trying to think what else. Like, there's nothing really else to inform you on, because I do feel a lot better. My ear is still a little funky, but, you know, if it doesn't get better by tomorrow, I will go see a doctor. But, yeah. I'm not running a fever or anything, so I think we dodged that bullet somewhat. Now I'm rambling. Let me get to reading. Okay, so it is 7:06, so I do actually need to shower, but I'm about 100 pages in. The thing is, I've not read Emily Henry in a hot second, and I do remember why I kind of stopped reading her, which was because it was very much fiction with a romance subplot. That still remains true, but I think I'm also just more in a space where I'm okay with reading fiction. But like, we'll see by the end of the three books how I feel, because I have all three books that I haven't read. I still don't know if I would, like, go out of my way to buy the books, though. If that makes sense. Like, they're good. I just don't know if I'd go out of my way for them. Okay, so I have gotten page 124. I will. Okay. I think this is why I probably stopped reading Emily Henry in the first place. I really like a multi POV in a romance. I don't really need it in anything else, but in a romance, I desperately need a multi POV. And this is not giving me that. I don't know if the other books are like will do that. I don't think they do. I will also say, like, Emily Henry is low spice, which if you like that, that's fine. I don't mind either way. I just tend to read books with more spice just because that's typically what ends up happening, especially in a queer romance. I will say most of them have spice. Not gonna even lie about that. So I think that's like one thing. I don't hate it. I don't really have an opinion, I guess. But I think I'm just starting to realize I don't like books without a multi POV in a romance. So yeah, I'm gonna bring this with me though. So I'm not gonna bring my camera because honestly, I don't have space for it. 'Cause I'm only bringing my purse and we have to go grocery shopping. So I don't want to carry my camera with me. So I'll check in with you when I get back to share like where I am at. Oh my gosh. Sorry. A million people are trying to text me. But I will kind of share, I guess, when I get back. I don't know. Like, it's not even a bad book. Like, I think conceptually it's fine. I think they're both good characters. But I don't think it's, like, giving me, like, what I need. I feel like this book suffers from two people having no communication with, like, literally having such bad communication skills. Like, that's what this book is giving me. So, I don't know if it's going to continue that way. I hope it doesn't, because I don't want to read near 400 pages of that, because I will lose my mind. But, that's the update for now. I don't know what my hair is doing. I let it dry naturally, so it's being a little funky, but that's okay. Yeah. That's the update. Okay, it's currently 4:42. I am nearly done with this book. I like have what? 20-ish pages? I mean, I don't know, 20-ish pages. Okay. Which I haven't done any like montages for this. I'm so sorry about that. I've been watching hockey playoffs started today, so I've been watching those, and just reading. But I think I think this is a good book. It's interesting because I haven't read a book with low spice in a hot second. So it's definitely like it's interesting. I don't hate it. It's just like I haven't had that in a while. Again, I think I need multi POV. I really struggle not knowing what's going on in Wynn's head because I only know Harriet's perspective and I don't love that. But maybe that's just like the screenwriter in me, because I have to kind of know every character and have to be in their heads in order to write them properly. At least that's how I screenwrite. I don't know. Maybe other screenwriters have something different, but I think that's just my struggle right now. I don't know. I'm like kind of struggling with that aspect of it a little bit, but anyway, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna finish reading this real quick and then I'll give you my thoughts. Okay, I just finished this. I just like don't even know how to feel about it. Like to me, it's nothing like I would write home about. And the thing is, I really want to finish buying my collection because I have the other three Emily Henry books, and I feel like I have to buy the ones that I'm reading, even though I got them from the library. But I'll wait till they'll all be on paperback because I know Great Big Beautiful Things is not on paperback yet. But I I'm kind of struggling, y'all, because one, I don't read straight romance very often to begin with at this point in my like reading journey. I'll read like fiction, like if I read fiction and it's a family drama, if it's a straight family, I'm okay with that. But traditionally for romance novels, I do not read anything but like queer romances. I'll say there's not as many closed door gay romances out there, although if there are, please let me know because I didn't really mind the closed doorness of it all. I think for me, again, I kind of struggled with like not knowing Wynn's perspective. And I think I would have liked to know a little more about Wynn because I think where I'm like, oh, it was really, he had a very interesting story in terms of his family that I would have loved to hear more of rather than just her perspective. Um, that's just me. I don't know. I don't, I'm probably gonna rate it like in between a 3.5 and a 4. I don't think it was bad. Like actually at all. I don't think it was bad at all. It's just like it didn't make me feel anything really other than it was a romance. But I don't think it was bad. Like Emily Henry is an amazing writer. I at the end I did like love Wynn. I really like Harriet was like a little bit annoying to me in the beginning. So for me, and I'll say it just kind of like went on for a long time with us not knowing like their breakup story. Like it just felt like it was too many pages of just like going around in circles, and I did not like that. So for me it's like I would have liked that condensed. It could have probably been 100 pages shorter and I would have been happier. That's my opinion on it. Okay, next in this Emily Henry experience saga, whatever, is Funny Story. I will say this book copy has seen some better days, but I did get this from the library, so what can I say? Um, wow, okay. This book really, oof, that's not good. Anyway, I'll tell my librarians when I go back to bring it. I am thinking I'm gonna like this one a little bit more than Happy Place. Um, I don't know. I mean, again, I have the issue of like it's only told from her perspective. What even is her name actually? Um, Daphne. Okay. Anyway, I will see. I'm a little bit. I think I'm gonna like this one the best out of the three that I have because I also have Great Big Beautiful Life. But I also am not sure because this is only from her perspective, and we know how I feel already at this point about having a multi POV. So anyway, that's what we're gonna get working on and get reading. I do have work later, so I don't know how much I'm gonna read today, but I guess you're gonna find out and I'm gonna find out. And hope that I get at least half of this done because that's what I would ideally like today, but we shall see. Ow. Okay, hold on. What is happening? Okay. I don't know what the heck is going on today. I'm too tired to figure it out. Despite the fact it is 7:30 at night. I stayed up too late last night reading, so I'm just tired today. Anyway, I am about 100, how many pages? 129 pages, like 130 pages in. I'm probably gonna stop tonight because I am rather tired and I do have to be up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. So no more reading tonight. I will read tomorrow. I will see you. I will see you in the morning. Okay, so I am like fully ready. Obviously, it's 6:41 a.m. I have to take my mom to an appointment. So I am going to bring my book and read it. I'm on page 138. So that's where I'm at. I'm hoping to get a good chunk of this done because I would like to finish this and I have other things I have to do today. So let's hope for this. My thoughts still remain the same as yesterday. I don't like that we don't have multi POV. I do enjoy this plot line more than I enjoyed Happy Place, and I have come to the reason why. So Happy Place, I felt like we talked a lot about the mom, like Wynn's mom, but we never really were in that space, and I think that's what threw me off. This, since it doesn't really have that, I'm okay with it. If that at all makes sense. So yeah, I also have not had coffee, so my brain is a little like left over here. It's because I have not had coffee. But anyway, let me go do that, and then I will be back and share kind of my thoughts, where I'm at, all of that. Oh my gosh, that is, why is it so bright? Anyway, I just got back. I have about 40-ish pages left of this book. 42 pages, I think. I'm on 343, so 41? I don't know. Something of that nature. I'm gonna have breakfast now, and then I will finish this book up, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on the matter. Okay, so I just finished this. I think my thoughts are I like this better than Happy Place for sure. I definitely wanted to know more about Miles's family situation because I feel like it was mentioned, but like I feel like we didn't get a ton of clarity other than like one little tiny paragraph. But I think that's because I'm more into family dramas than I am romances. I will say Emily Henry does this really well of like the literary fiction with romance, but it's more romance than it's literary fiction. But I will say it's just like, again, I need it to be dual POV, and I think that's where I'm really like getting stuck with Emily Henry. I don't know if it's just because I tend to read more multi POVs in a romance, or I just prefer that. I also will say the thing that kind of goes against it is it's a straight romance. And I have found that if they are in like a straight romance, if the male is not bisexual, I just really struggle. But I'm going to go on to Great Big Beautiful Life. My camera's about to die, so I will check in with you guys when I start reading that and get that read. Okay, hello. I read about 100 pages on the elliptical this morning in about a half an hour. So I have about 200 pages left, something around there. I am halfway through, for sure. I do want to finish this before I leave. I leave in 2 hours, so I think it's doable. I have work today, but when I get back from work, I have book club. So I don't have a ton of time to read today, and I also need to edit after book club. I need to edit for a few hours. So I'm going to try to get this done this morning because this is when I have time to do it. So far so good. What is it about Hayden that I don't like it? Like, I don't like him. And I'm trying hard to not like him, but like, he makes it really hard. If we get my drift. He's just a very unlikable male character, and I've never had that from Emily Henry's books. So I'm a little confused, but maybe he'll change my mind later down the line. I just think he's very hot and cold. And I also think he's like very like sheltered, like, or not sheltered, but closed off. And something about that rubs me the wrong way today. I don't know, maybe it's just right now in my life. I don't know, but it's not working for me. But we're going to finish this out. We're halfway done now. Yep. We'll see how much I get done after I finish eating because I'm about to have breakfast right now and it's 10 o'clock. So I need to eat and then I need to get reading because I have to leave at noon. So it's like a tall order. Okay, also, why am I cut off? Anyway, as much as I do not like Hayden, I do feel for Alice. She's so getty over him, and I don't know how much I want to say about this, but like, I'm in a similar situation at the moment, and I feel for her because I get it. Except for like, this person likes her back, but I just think it's so funny because I am really thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, I get it. Even though I don't like Hayden very much, I do understand her like feelings of giddiness at the moment, and I get it. She's 33 and I'm 30, and like, she's like, I haven't had a crush like this in a long time. I'm like, you would be correct, actually. I cannot believe I'm sharing this on the internet. Can't believe I'm sharing this on the internet. We'll see if this makes the cut here, because wow, I can't believe I'm exposing myself like that. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to reading now. I haven't gotten very far, but like, that's fine. We're good. Okay, I have 100 pages left. So that's where I'm at. It is currently 11:08. So I do think I'll be able to finish this morning. Hopefully. It's the last book in this vlog. So we shall see. I feel like this is giving me Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo vibes. And I don't know if it's just me because I haven't seen anyone review this. Like, I went into this completely blind. Like, I didn't even know the plot of this. Actually, I didn't know the plot of any of the three Emily Henry books going into them. But this definitely does give me a little bit of that feel of the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So, I don't know. Maybe that is a good thing. I don't know. I'm still just kind of like, Hayden still kind of annoys me. Like, I'm coming around to him, but he still annoys me a little bit. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. I gotta hurry up and finish this because I do actually have work today, and I am not prepared for work at all. And instead, I'm spending my morning reading, which is it the best use of my time? Absolutely not. But, you know, it's all relative. I will still be ready for work. I'll still get to work on time. It will be fine. So let me finish this up and then I'll give you my thoughts on it at the end. Oh my god, I'm getting like teary eyed at the end of this and I don't know why. Like, what is happening? What? I can't. Okay, why am I crying? I don't know. Oh, I, as much as I don't do straight romances, this was, I think because it had the feel of Daisy, oh my gosh, did I just move my camera? Anyway, I think because it had the feel of Daisy Jones and the Six, I loved it even more. I fell in love with Margaret and I fell in love with that story and it was so cool. Although the twist was I kind of could see it. Like, at some point I was like, I felt like, never mind, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to give it away. But I definitely was like, something is going on there and I feel like it went the way it kind of I expected it to. But I I don't know, like I would say out of the Emily Henry books that I've read, which I've read all six now, I like this one the most. I think it had the most heart. I think Margaret in it all, like, I just loved it. So for me, that is a win, guys. Um, if I had to rank the three of them, I would say, let me go get them and then I will come back and rate them. Okay, if I had to rate these books, I would say at the bottom would be Happy Place. I think that makes sense. I don't know, I didn't vibe with it very much. And then we have a funny story because I like this. I like the banter of it. I like these two characters. I think they were different. I think they were fun. Um, really wish like we were in summer when I was reading this, but it is April when I'm filming this. But like it's towards May anyway, and the weather is gorgeous because I live in Southern California. So how could it not be? And then probably the top is Great Big Beautiful Life. I mean, I think it has to be. Like, I don't remember the last time I've cried at a book or like been teary eyed from a book. So I take that as a win. Um, it had its flaws in the beginning because I wanted to like, I think part of it is because it is a straight romance. I go in with like preconceived ideas because I don't typically like straight romances. That is hard for me to see out of it. And also Hayden's character made me so annoyed. So annoyed. But in the end it was all great. It was all beautiful and lovely. But I don't know, the beginning was just a struggle. So I think I'm gonna rate Great Big Beautiful Life a 4.75 because that ending just really sealed the deal for me. But that is the end of this like Emily Henry video. Would I read her again? Yes. I think it would be like book dependent because I need the structure of Big Beautiful Life, I think. I need that kind of story in my mind. But I would read her again. I mean, I've read up three of her other books, so yeah. I feel like I can't do like the genre based questions because it's not a genre, but yeah, I would read her again. I did enjoy my time reading her, getting back into Emily Henry. But I think, yeah, I think it'll just be project dependent or book dependent on whether I read it or not. But yeah, that is it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. What is your favorite Emily Henry book? Put it in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!